Hey everybody. I've received actually a couple of PMs to my video that I had put out when somebody had asked me about talking about being a recluse or the choice of being a recluse in today's society. And it seems that a lot of the people that had responded or had sent me messages all have a similar approach. They have uh, a feeling that they need to pull themselves away from society because they don't quite fit in for a multitude of reasons, whether it be social phobia or just anxiety or just a sense that they really don't belong. And one of the things that I wanted to bring to the attention of those people is that there may be more to the perspective that you have than you realize. We live in a society that is focused on extrovert people, extrovert perspective, extrovert action, people that are externally motivated and energized. I'm not one of those people, and chances are you're not either. If your interest or your desire or your personal feelings is that you want to get away from society, then chances are you're not an extrovert. So I wanted to bring to your attention this book, The Introvert Advantage: How to Survive in an Extroverted World by Marty Olson Laney, psychology. She's a psychotherapist. It's important that I bring this book to your attention because I think that there are some things in here that might be able to help. Now, I'm not making a judgment. You may very well just be somebody who doesn't like society and doesn't want to deal with society, and that's totally cool. I understand that. But I don't want people to think that when I was saying that I had chose to pursue a path of being a reclusive individual, that it was right for everyone. That's a concern of mine. I don't want to think that anybody out there thinks that they don't that the world around them isn't for them and that they should just say fuck the world. Because that's not true. The world around everybody is for everybody. It's just you're dealing with a lot of particular personality types, extroverted personality types, and it's very, very hard. Especially when you just don't relate on the same levels. Introverted people aren't going to be the ones that are going to stand out in the crowd because they're the ones that don't want to be a part of the crowd. And just on a daily basis, involving yourself with that kind of experience can be very tiring, very frustrating, very, uh, you know, rejecting, making you feel that you just don't belong. I lived my entire life under the particular ideal that fuck society. And the reason why that was true for me was because society had made it clear, at least the society that I dealt with, made it clear that they didn't want me there. It wasn't that I just got up one day and said, you know what, I just don't want to be part of it, and then it sort of led down that path. I got up just like everybody else in the very beginnings of my growth into being a person, and just wanted to go out there and just do my thing and get along with people and just have a good time and live a normal life. But I wasn't allowed to do that. I was constantly met with confrontation and rejection through no actions of my own. It was just obvious because of the choices that I had made or the things that I had felt were appropriate were not along the same lines as everybody else. And because of that, I was marked as an outsider and treated as such. Because those events and those experiences happened during the formative years of my life, what we were looking at is a path that was forged for me. When I had gone into society and said, "Hey, society, here I am," and society said, "Fuck you, get out of our way. You don't belong here. You need to be beaten." Whatever it is that they had felt. My return perspective was, well, fuck. Why do I want to be a part of this monstrosity if this is what being a part of society means? Where you abuse other people because they're different. I don't want to have anything to do with that, and thus my mentality and my focus was created. This book is very good because it shows what the extroverted perspective is, the extrovert world perspective is, and how you can interface successfully and effectively. So I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say thank you to all the people that watched the video and to those of you that had sent me messages thanking me for the video that I had put out. I just want to make sure that you're not putting yourself into a situation that you'll regret. Like I said, you've got it. Being a recluse means that you're choosing to not involve yourself regularly. You're keeping yourself squirreled away. And as much as a respite as that may seem, over time, if it's not something that you want to do, it's going to become more of a burden than a boon. And it's not something I would ever ask anybody to have to be put through. Once again, the name of the book is The Introvert Advantage: How to Thrive in an Extrovert World by Marty Olson Laney, Psychology, Doctor of Psychology. So yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I just wanted to make sure I got that message out there, that people understand that just because you may feel different, or just because the world doesn't seem steady to you, doesn't necessarily mean that you are somehow damaged or bad or a freak or something. It's just that your approach to the world is not the standard. And there are probably going to be people out there just like you. The problem is, because your approach is not to interface directly with society or to be the outspoken member of any particular group, you're not going to be able to interface with other people that are exactly the same, because they are also not going to be people that are outspoken or out front making noise. So that's pretty much it. Just I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to see if this is the way that you are. You might check out this book, read it. It has a lot of good points. There's a lot of introverted people out there that I've met in my life that are that feel that they are somehow bad or wrong, or that they need help simply because they don't act like other people, or they don't engage like other people, or they don't interface like other people. And it's just that you're not those people. It doesn't mean you're bad. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to get that out there. So until next time, if I have something to say, and I usually do, I just don't end up recording it for whatever reason, I'll talk to y'all later.